Hey guys, welcome back to the Community Cares Podcast. I'm Dave. I'm the Executive Director here at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet.
And I'm Chaplain Chaz Blackburn. I have the honor of being the president of this wonderful, outstanding, amazing organization that I love so much. And I say it with a truthful smile. What?
Good job. Nothing. No, don't worry about it. Are you
doubting my love for this organization?
No.
If people do what you put me through to back you up to go through that
the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. No, but joking aside, we have a repeat guest on who does a wonderful job, and we're here to hear about her organization and some really great updates and to kind of see where everything's at. And I got to see you last week at Thank You Mams, which is great. And I just, you do a lot for our youth. And I really love the way that you're reaching our youth to help just drive them to be the best selves. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and tell us about your organization.
Yeah, of course. No, thank you, Chaz. Thank you, Dave. Always love the energy in this room. My name is Meghan Ochs. I'm the founder and executive director of Skiing is Believing. Skiing is Believing has been around now since 2018. So,
wow.
Yeah, and all of our services are sport services, sport and recreation, and we are on a mission to promote, support, and ease access to snow and bike sports. The visual representation, when it's not written word, I always put those in parentheses because snow and bike sports represent our flagship sports, but we believe all sports are good for all kids. Physical activity, great for the body, but also for the social, emotional health and life skill development. So that's I always say that's the space we're in, is life skill development and social, emotional health. So we have after school programs. Right now they're on a request by basis at all types of schools here in Washoe County. We have camps when Washoe County schools are not in schedule. They're multi-sport. We've introduced kids to 50 plus different sports. And we incorporate community service in to those camps. The kids have been here at the Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, helping sort clothes and label clothes and box them up.
That's cool.
Giving back to the community again. Happy, good hearts, happy bodies. I'm messing up my own slogan. It's healthy bodies, happy minds, and good hearts through sport and community service is our camp slogan. And then we have some coaching programs where we take a deep dive, like past the introductory level, more developmental, and slightly competitive in some of our favorite sports, our flagship sports, snow, bike, anything that's transfer learning and fitness, since fitness is the foundation of everything. And last but not least, indoor skiing and snowboarding, believe it or not. Our most underutilized service.
Wait,
back
indoor?
up. Indoor.
Yeah, see, you guys don't even know that because I don't know if I've ever chat about that.
Never heard that.
I never. Yeah, we both don't know.
So, indoor skiing and snowboarding. Basically, all of our services, right, are different ways to tackle our mission, like from different angles, different ways of promoting, supporting, and easing access. And indoor skiing and snowboarding, kind of creative, right? A little unusual. Most people don't know it's possible. It's possible in two ways. I like to say that Skiing is Believing takes and will always take the more environmentally friendly approach to that, which is not have a huge indoor facility with like actual real snow and where you're refrigerating the building to keep the snow from melting. There is one of those centers in the US and a number in other places internationally.
Wow.
But the second option, the one that we have and that we're about to grow here in Northern Nevada, is actually in the form of ski simulators and dry slopes. So revolving slopes and ski simulators. So Skiing is Believing currently has a dry slope. Think of it as like a giant treadmill, a carpet that you can ski or snowboard on safely. There's no crowds. It's a much cheaper lift ticket. You can get the same quality lesson. And it's inside. So it's a giant treadmill that just keeps rotating. So we have one of those. My team built it in our first year in business and operation, but it's been very underutilized because we don't have a facility. So the machine is called the Biggest Little Ski Hill. And
I like it.
The Biggest Little Ski Hill, yep. And then we have a second ski machine being delivered this August to Reno. A different type of machine. It's a ski simulator, a very professional one. It has a virtual reality component.
Are you guys hiring? This sounds so cool.
We are hiring. We are. I'm always hiring. Definitely hiring right now. But yeah, we're going to bring indoor skiing and snowboarding to Northern Nevada. And I'm super stoked about it because we'll be able to offer ski lessons and snowboard lessons at, group rates, private rates. And then what I'm the most stoked about is having another community resource for local high school ski teams. And just, yeah.
There's levels there. I've skied since I was 5. That's a blast.
Super fun. And what's great actually about, a lot of people don't know this, at the high school level, of skiing. Skiing is actually one of the most inclusive sports. So it might be expensive to enter, but the ski teams here, they compete at Mount Rose. Now again, they did for Mount Rose for a while. They went to Sky Tavern, and now they're back at Mount Rose. They actually, any kid who wants to go out and be on the ski team can be on the ski team. It is a very wide range of levels and abilities within the ski team, but they can all participate, which is great. So it's a great way for kids, to get a varsity letter and just go out there and have fun on the hill and get outside. But unlike other areas of our economy and the world in which we all exist, there's great economic disparity between some of the high schools and the resources that some of the high school ski teams have. So what I'm probably the most excited about with our indoor ski center finally coming together here in 2026 is that our machines will be offered as a very, very affordable resource to the high school ski teams that don't have as much money to pay for training time.
It's incredible.
That don't have as much resources as some of the wealthier schools. So
where do you guys keep all this right now?
So right now,
this is
a
so
great
cool.
question.
I want to tour this. This is awesome.
So I'm gonna have to send you some links after. And our current ski machine has been idle for over a year now. It's big. It needs to get hauled around on a trailer. It's very large, and it folds out and it opens up. And it is currently stored at a friend of mine, a ski industry friends of mine, his house, and it's wrapped in a boat wrap, just like people wrap their boats for the summer. And I've given up on taking it out again and utilizing it because it's expensive. It takes a lot of time. It's heavy until we are in this new center. The other machine is being delivered to Reno, like I said, in mid-August.
And I think it's going to really take off. This is a big deal once you have your building.
I hope it does. This has been on my dream list for a long time, and I don't talk about it as much anymore because
that's a good long-term catalyst.
This is just the start too, Chaz.
That's crazy.
So
it's
there's
crazy.
some
I know I say crazy a lot, but I mean it, man.
That's rad.
That's
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so there are some really rad indoor ski centers throughout the world that use these either a dry revolving slope or this type of simulator, and they make bigger ones even than the one we have. So this is just the start. I would like to see in Reno for all of northern Nevada and northern California as well.
I want to hit that dry slope. Let's go.
Multiple dry slopes.
Yeah.
And there's some really large ones. I've been lucky enough to ski on them in Europe, some other places in the U.S., and this concept has been expanding.
Wow.
A new place just opened in San Francisco. So it's gaining traction because people want to train year long. They want to be able to train more affordably. And if you really love the sport, I got to tell you, doing it in the summer months is very expensive. The cheapest way to do it is to drive all the way to Mount Hood in Oregon or hop on a plane to another hemisphere. So,
just a little
yeah,
differences.
it's not all of us can afford that all the time, right? So I'm super stoked about this.
I see what you did there. You said it's got to get some traction. So nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
Good work.
That was
Thank you.
Good work.
Thank you.
Good joke.
So I will keep you guys updated, but
that is crazy.
We'll also
That's
be
cool.
There's not very many moments where I'm genuinely blown away.
I know.
On the podcast.
Same.
I'm thinking about that. How cool is that for
Innovative
and just creative for the children and
in the community.
The whole community. Just people who want to do it during the summer months.
Yeah, same.
Genius.
Yes. So it's crazy. I do need to jump into our sponsorship segment.
Please.
We've gone over our introduction. I apologize.
I forgot about the sponsor.
But let's dive into our sponsors. So our first sponsor we're going to mention is Shelley's Hardware. Shelley's Hardware is a small, local retailer that gets you what you need with that little bolt or the lawnmower
or the airplane hanger shirt, because they used to be an airplane hanger.
True. And
you could go to the cool new indoor spot to ski or snowboard in the summer with that cool shirt
when it's open, absolutely. But if you need that bolt, or if you need that lawnmower, if you need that, whatever you need, they really do have it. And they're small, local. So when you shop there, not only are you supporting Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, you're supporting a small local hardware store. I remember going into there a few days ago, a few weeks ago now, and they just asked me, hey, what you working on? Or how can I help you? Kind of that kind of mentality instantly when I walked in. I'm not looking for people. They're there at the front. They're going to help me with my project. And I just need some keys made. And guess what? I didn't have to go around the store trying to find the person that does the keys. They just did it right then. Imagine that, right?
Yeah.
When I go to Walmart or I go to Home Depot or other retailers, I'm looking for that person to make the keys. So definitely go small, go local, and support the people in your community and shop at Shelly's Hardware. Our next sponsor we're going to highlight is Spherian Staffing. They are a small local staffing company. They really do help, and I say small local, but they're not small. They're pretty big actually, and they are based here in the northern Nevada area, and they get people the jobs that they need, and also help those employers find the right person that fits the position, not just another, fill in the gaps. They're actually looking for that individual. I know for one of the VP of the company, we were having a conversation. He was talking to me about how they're looking for a very specific need, someone that's bilingual, and they're looking for it. They're out on the ground looking for that individual, and they found that person, fulfilled the need. And
That's awesome.
And what does that tell you? Oh, they're actually local. You can talk to these people. They're not robots, and they'll help you actually find the person, the right fit, every time. It's cool.
We all know it's hard to find the one.
But local matters so
Agreed.
much. And I love being able to have these opportunities and these people that are local that will help make these things happen. Speaking of local, Megan, thank you for being here.
Sure.
Wait, but let's back up. So can Brian find me a wife? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I was saying. I don't think anyone can do that, bud.
I don't think so either.
Ouch. I believe it's possible.
I work too much. I actually put my effort and time into helping others.
Yeah, I don't do
I'm off
that.
the clock.
I'm just here for a check, I guess. Thanks, bud.
Oh, just kidding. Yeah, isn't this fun to be a
Gosh, I know.
therapist? You're like MFT.
I'm gonna have to separate these two.
We're already separate. Why do you
Yeah.
think we changed the
Megan's
chairs?
all like, I'm just like, wait a minute, this is getting weird.
Yeah. No, I can feel the love though. Honestly, it's like sitting between two brothers or best friends,
right.
like, or a bromance with just a little bit of tension at times. It's nice.
Well, don't say that. His wife will kill me.
Yeah, she
She's
will.
scary.
Yeah, I've met her before.
Yeah.
I do feel. I didn't
Was
find
she
her scary.
scary?
No.
Oh,
but
she's
I
nice
mean,
to you? She's just not nice to me.
yeah. But you gotta love a good bromance. I think.
So Megan, thank you
Yes.
for being here. Thank you for just being with our audience. It was a while ago when you were on last. Megan, why don't you tell me about the history of Skiing is Believing?
Of course, yes. So no, thank you, Dave. Yeah. So yeah, we started in 2000.
What's so funny, buddy?
You're funny, but
You're laughing at the history of Skiing is
Will you
Believing?
stop interrupting her? She's telling us amazing stories.
They're back, you guys. The tension and energy. Woo! We do boxing in camp, if you guys know that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Do
occasionally.
you ever do those big, the stick things where you stand on the totem poles and like you hit each other with the?
I wouldn't like
Oh, what are they called?
it's not like it's a version of sumo wrestling maybe,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's like
I don't
American
know what it's
Gladiator.
called.
Yeah,
American Gladiator. We have not done that.
that would be fun.
Yeah, that
If
would
you
be
do
fun.
that,
Yeah,
Dave
it
and I
would be
know.
fun,
Okay,
buddy.
you guys can come be the
Yes.
examples for
It'd
the
be
children.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be fun actually. I don't know if
Those two
insurance would
guys
enjoy
really
that.
don't like each other. Look
Yeah.
at they're knocking each other around.
Can't ask insurance because
I know.
insurance will say, no, that's dangerous.
Well, the problem is it's actually very hard to insure our organization, not because we have
Oh, boy.
accidents. Knock on wood, we've never had a claim, and employees are very well trained and they're very safe and mindful. The kids push themselves in a healthy way, but to find an insurance carrier that is willing to cover so many different sports and so many different activities. They're used to an organization that is a youth volleyball organization, youth baseball, whatever. But they're like, oh, you're going to do all these sports in 1 year? That's a lot. I'm like, well, yeah, I know. But welcome to me. I'm a lot too. So,
Oh,
but to get back to your question, Dave, just had a lot of ideas. I wanted a multi-sport organization that, spoke to and tried to teach and reach the whole human. The physical development, the emotional development, reach out with the community as well. Community service was a huge part of my childhood upbringing, and all the things that I'm doing in my adult life. And I think kids learning that at a young age is really, really important. And I had all this coaching experience, and like I said, I wanted to knock down barriers and make things affordable. But at the same time, I knew there'd be plenty of people willing to pay. So I was like, well, we're going to have our programs available at like a somewhere in the middle market rate. And then we're going to also have a vibrant scholarship program for individuals to apply without even asking any questions, just, basically the honor system. And then reach out to our community partners, organizations, for instance, that provide a lot of social services, emotional services, therapy services for kids, but don't necessarily have recreation services. So a lot of those community partners, they also happen to be nonprofits. Some of them we double dip at. Some of those are organizations that send us groups of scholarship kids, and then there are also places where we might go and do community service. But sometimes they're just one or the other. But yeah, I had all these ideas, and we created a very unique camp program. And we went from 3 weeks that first summer to every summer is now between 8 and 12 weeks of summer camp.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's an uphill
She's
battle.
like, that's your busy season. Huh?
it is. Because we have locations in Carson now too. So
You're like the pro camp counselor almost.
yes, yeah. I know, yeah. I prefer these days to be behind the scene. My energy level isn't as high as it used to be when it comes to the children. When you have to do all the planning and then spend 8 hours a day with the kids doing all the physical activities, you start to lose energy for either the planning or the kids. And since I have lots of people willing to do the kids and don't know the planning part as much yet, I tend to stay behind the scenes more these days. So
Sure.
yeah. But
Well, that's crazy. And so you just started it in your home office and had all these awesome ideas and were able to put it on probably paper first. And then you got funders and maybe some other people that just volunteered and made it happen, or
there were no funders. It was just me, my credit card at the time. And, we got incorporated, of course.
Yeah.
It took us a few years for the nonprofit status to come through. So we started as an LLC, we changed to a nonprofit. And all that's a lot of legalese, right? But yeah, we just had to get families to buy into it. So it was like word of mouth. And I hired employees right from the start. And again, there was some of my personal savings in the beginning that we used to start the organization because there was no money and there was no funders. But yeah, a lot of word of mouth and a lot of grit and just not giving up and having other jobs to support it, because
it's also hard too, just being trusted with people's children, right?
That too.
It takes a long time to build that trust in the community.
I think there is one category where I as an individual and then therefore this organization, where it's at a bit of an advantage because I have a lot of experience in the years working with kids, especially in like the physical and outdoor space. So I knew a lot of people and they shared things on social media, or their kids at the time might have been the right age to go to one of our programs. So I think that helped a little bit. Certainly it wasn't like I didn't come from a completely different industry and then start this. So I definitely think that helped, and having a lot of coaching and sports certifications myself. So yeah, but here we are and ready to finally move into a dream facility.
That's awesome. And I think that is such a cool goal, and what you're trying to do is amazing.
What a blessing for our community, man.
But here's the thing. I've heard from someone who works, I won't name the person.
Go for it.
But someone who works with you, and they've said, oh yeah, Megan is one of the most selfless people. She cares about people, and she will sacrifice to make sure people are taken care of. And when you hear third party,
I believe that
kind of stuff, because I assume that just based on our conversations and who you are, I'm like, okay, yeah, she's probably nice and she probably takes care of people. But hearing that from someone else, that shows you that leader really cares about the community. And when you're saying things like, yeah, we have a large scholarship program, I believe it. I believe that you're generous and you're kind and you're making those things happen. Of course, you're going to have people that you guys want to pay and that want to pay to help the program. But the scholarship side, where you guys are really making sure that these people are taken care of that maybe can't afford it, is such a powerful, awesome awesome thing to see in reality.
Yeah, well, I think it's incredibly important. I mean, I just don't think, we're all born into situations, right, that we have absolutely no control over. And it's not fair, in my opinion, that, a child should be limited to the opportunities that are their economic situation. They should get the chance to grow and develop in other ways. So yeah, why not have that? I mean, it absolutely makes sense to me. And the difference is, the thing is, the kids never know at camp. Just like, kids don't learn to see color until we teach them that.
Amen.
Like, kids don't see economic disparity unless we point it out. The kids from the more affluent neighborhoods don't know that there's other kids there who are from less affluent neighborhoods.
Right.
They get along, they have a great time, and yeah, why not? And we've given away far more in scholarships in this organization than I've ever been paid. So, and we didn't even have, until our nonprofit status came through, that was 2021. We started 2018. None of those scholarships were ever even paid for or fundraised for, because we couldn't, right? We didn't have the nonprofit status to do that. So, but now we have some fundraising. The organization, we get that cost covered. We have, a grant writer, and we have some private donors, and we're always working on increasing that base, of course, just like any nonprofit is. And we need lots of equipment. We always need lots of equipment.
I mean, for me, so I grew up not very affluent. Like, we were not affluent, and so to be able to ski as much as we did it with a bunch of different groups, and so we got that discount or whatever for lessons, and that's how we got the passes, and then on top of that, we were getting skis and stuff off Craigslist, and they weren't the best skis, but my mom really sacrificed to make sure that we were able to do that. And I wouldn't have that skill if she didn't sacrifice, if she didn't do all those things. So to be able to have something like Skiing is Believing in the community is a very powerful asset to those lower income families that may not be able to afford to learn how to ski, it's an amazing thing, and it's in our backyard.
It's why I moved here.
Well, and I would say that, programs like this and other connection programs and youth empowerment programs absolutely cut down on teen suicide. In my opinion, I mean, these are the kinds of things that really make a difference to encourage those children who are going through some really tough things at home to have an outlet, to feel loved and a part of something.
I could not agree more, Chaz. I mean, I'll say often in public settings, and you've probably heard me say it when we've been in the same room in some of those places and spaces, is that I truly believe our program is preventative. I mean, it's certainly not the only solution, but it's part of the solution. Yes. Having friends and community and good parents and loving support networks, and hobbies, and whether they're sports or not, all of those things absolutely contribute to the mental and emotional well-being of our youth, and obviously us as adults too. But so to me, it's far more than sports. It's far more than skiing. And my cheesy joke is skiing is believing, but so is football, so is soccer, basketball, lacrosse, volleyball, whatever, water polo, all different sports we offer and introduce kids to in our sport. But yeah, all of that helps, them feel included and seen, and challenge themselves in ways that are going to help them grow emotionally. So very important.
So did you come up with the name Skiing is Believing?
I did.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah,
You just thought of it?
It's funny. I think I thought of it not long after I moved to Nevada. I've been to Nevada now, been in Nevada. This was my 13th winter. So I'm pretty sure I came up with the name in 14 or 15. And then I think 2017, I had it trademarked. So that is one of the organization's 3 trademarks. Skiing is Believing, Biking is Believing. Oh, I'm wearing a Skiing is Believing shirt. And then the biggest little ski hill. We own those 3 trademarks.
Nice.
At least you say Nevada right. I appreciate that.
Yeah, right. So, and they're all an honor and a tribute, especially the biggest little ski hill, to my adopted state. I can't claim being a native, but I've been here for over a decade now. I'm from Pennsylvania.
Wow.
I think all the people you take care of in the state, I think we can call it even, right?
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
Is she a local now? Yeah.
That's meaningful.
She's a local.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, good. You're
Because
good.
Nevada is, we don't have to
we've
go into this
accepted
in
you.
the podcast, but Nevada is kind of my new Pennsylvania, not just because I live here, but if you think, we can talk about this offline, but because podcasters probably don't want to hear this, but Nevada and
No,
California.
I want the juice. What are you talking about?
Well, the
Give me
relationship
the juice,
between
man.
Nevada and
The tea.
California is actually incredibly similar between the physical and emotional, like, energy and relationship of Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Interesting.
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Think about that.
That's-
Wow.
Yeah, you think about that and
Oh
get back to
yeah,
me.
we don't like. Oh, I mean, I am fine with Californians. Most
Whoa,
Nevadans,
See, you knew exactly where I was going with this.
most
you know?
Nevadans, most Renoites do not like Californians.
Geographically, right? One's an inland state, one's a coastal. The coastal state has 3 separate, geographies
Sure.
and regions: north, central, south. Different economies in each
Yeah.
of those. One is a more regulated, more highly taxed state. The other one is a little more purple.
Interesting.
There's a lot.
I mean, some of our best volunteers are California transplants, and
Yeah,
like,
welcome.
there's one person, a volunteer. She's all like, I changed my plates as soon as I could. I didn't want people to know I was from California.
Yeah, fair.
Like, oh, that makes me sad though a little
I
bit.
know, a
Like,
lot of
why aren't
people
we
feel
more
that way.
welcoming and kind? I do agree the traffic is frustrating and there's other things, but Reno drivers, I mean, I'm gonna say it. There's some of those Nevada drivers with those Nevada plates. I get cut off a lot
Dude,
from Nevada people.
Vegas drivers are almost as bad as California drivers, if not worse. I don't know.
Hey, be nice. Some of our California transplants listen to this show. So.
I'm just being honest, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I lived in California for a few years.
Oh, yeah.
We've all driven in ways we're probably not proud of at times. Let's be real.
Not me. I'm
Oh,
perfect. So
I knew it, Dave.
it's true.
I
Yeah.
hope to be like Dave. Huh? Jeez.
WW. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
What is this event we got here?
Oh, great question. Thank you for asking, Chaz.
welcome.
So skiing is believing coming up this month. Can't believe it's May already. On the 31st, that's the last Sunday of this month, we have, I believe it's our 4th annual Sports Fest, which this event is kind of like a showcase and highlighting what we do in our camps and also some of our community partners.
Ooh.
So basically, kids and adults, I want to stress adults can come and participate and play. We have, I'm not sure the exact number this year, I'm guessing 12. It's somewhere between 10 to 15 sports stations set up where kids can come and try out a skill.
You can
or
ski on
movement.
the manual hill.
We're not, One year I aspire to have that there. Just right now, we're just way too
Sounds
strapped.
like a lot of work. Right?
That's so much work. But you can, like, we'll have a soccer station, a lacrosse station, a field hockey station, a basketball station,
Awesome.
and you get to practice a skill or an activity or shooting or scoring or playing defense in whatever the sport is, and then you get scored. And the top adult and top child in each sports station win a prize. And then we also have a number of sports where you can, like fencing and jiu-jitsu, mountain biking, inline skating, where you can take clinics throughout the day and there'll be demos.
Cool.
We'll have a food truck and a slack line, just some yard games and fun things for people to do and participate. And it's, I mean, if you basically want to come and you're like, I've never played lacrosse, I'd like to see if I'd like it. This is a
rad.
way to, it's like a mini day of camps.
We could go
Plus
play
lots of cool
lacrosse
stuff.
together.
Yeah.
Oh, he said,
Only if I can run India. I'm like,
is it
it's a violent sport.
contact?
We will not have full contact.
Oh,
Again, not
I'm not
to
going.
Dave
not
doesn't want
to,
to go.
not
there.
to blame it on
go.
insurance, but yeah.
Insurance again.
And I will say we also will have, and I don't know if you received an email about this, Dave. And Chaz, I don't even think I have your
Probably
email
not.
at the
People just
chaplain's
forget
group,
about me,
but we do typically invite, and I don't know if Gianna, if you were on her list or not. Gianna is Skiing is Believing's admin employee. I'd be lost without her. We typically do invite, not every community group says yes, but like our community groups, and since kids have volunteered here, to come have a table if they want to reach new audiences. And some groups say yes to that. Some say, nah, we're not. It doesn't necessarily make sense for us. But yeah, there'll be lots of things going on at Sports Fest. So
That's awesome.
it's a very, very cheap registration or free registration for our scholarship families and for the children of our scholarship families from our community groups. So
Well,
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
be the change that you want to see in the world is one of our mottos, and we thank you for being that change, because that is making a difference. I truly believe. So
well, thank you. We're all sure trying. So
that ski hill, that's rad.
I'm glad you guys are
That's
excited about that.
Crazy.
It is
man.
to me. That's like that. That is brilliant, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want to go on that. Let's go.
I don't hate it. It's great exercise too. I should make note of that for everybody.
So you're kind of cool with the kids, the young kids, Gen Zs and all that. So what are some slangs? What are some sayings that you're hearing with those kids?
Oh, well, I mean, gosh, I
gosh.
guess honestly, most of the kids, I have a lot of Gen Z staff.
Do you really?
Yeah, like, right, because Gen Z is it after 1990, right?
It's so the
mid-nineties.
cutoff year is 96.
Okay, maybe some alphas. What about alpha?
Yes, I feel like most of the kids in camps are not even Gen Zers.
they're not Gen Zers.
I don't know if
Alpha.
I don't even know if I know. Sometimes it's like they're speaking another language. I don't even think I remember some of the phrases they've said before, but I know they unfortunately like their phones a lot, and they don't like when my staff tell them that they can't have them. They got to put them away because it's like, you know what? Let's go old school. Okay, I'm an old millennial. Let's like play with each other and go outside. Let's interact without having to take photos or constantly reference a YouTube video or a meme or a GIF. Although I love memes and GIFs too, but
I love learning the words and all.
Chaz, you were born in the 1900s?
Lily reminds me of that all the time. And the 80s, right? So, but I
me
love
too, Chaz.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You were born in 70s?
93.
93.
Oh, he's a baby.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
But I love saying the words, and then Lily's like, "No, Dad, you're not allowed to say that."
Wow.
Okay,
Okay,
true. She's
see,
very
yeah.
hip. Yeah. Yeah, but she's out there reading a book right now, so I'm very proud of that.
I'm very
like a
proud of her.
physical book too,
That's
not
like
just.
her. It's a lot of books already this year.
Can we reference the fact how excited I am about? I'm sorry, you might not relate to this, Dave, as a younger millennial.
I know.
But as older millennials might. Did you see in the news this week that the Book It program is back at Pizza Hut?
No.
Remember that?
Yeah, in the summer,
Oh my God, I loved Book It. I mean, I was a voracious reader as a child. I still am as an adult, but mostly it's audiobooks because I feel like I don't sit down enough to actually
there's a
physically read the
difference.
book anymore. There is.
Nerds.
I've got one. I've got to finish. I've got to finish one today. Otherwise, Libby is going to steal it from my account.
It's
going to
gone.
just disappear into the
Pizza
ether.
Hut used to have those big round red glasses. Do you remember those?
Loved
Classic?
them.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
classic Coca-Cola glasses.
This all sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
But go to Pizza Hut. Lily deserves to go to Pizza Hut.
Do we
for the
even
Book
have
It
a
program.
Pizza Hut anymore?
I think there's one in
Yeah.
Northwest Reno.
yeah, we
I
do
think.
have
I
pizza.
did
Yes.
not know that.
I think there's one down the street.
Really?
I miss Blockbuster.
Me too. Actually, Dave doesn't. He knows what Blockbuster is.
Dave, wow.
I know, I just wanted
Jeez
to tease you.
Louise, man.
Dude, I'd kill to be 9 years younger, man. All right. Just saying.
Blockbuster. Yeah,
saying.
I went to Blockbuster, guys.
Yeah, I love Blockbuster.
The last one's in Oregon. They just have one open.
I saw that.
I've been to it. I went 2 years ago.
Did you get like a
course, on a
t-shirt
ski
and
trip.
merch?
I just rented a video. I was tempted by a lot of the merch, but I said no, Megan.
Rented?
You don't
Did
need
you have to
this.
return it?
We did.
There you go. That's crazy.
It was pretty cool, actually.
Okay.
That was but Blockbuster was like a solid family night outing, like when I
for
was
sure.
a kid growing up.
We always did
Weekends.
Hollywood Video. We didn't do Blockbuster.
My town, not to brag or anything, but we had both. And then there was also one called West Coast Video, which I
I've heard-
assume,
remember that.
as a Pennsylvanian and growing up in the East Coast, I assume that originated out here, but we had that one too.
Yeah, we did have we had a West Coast as well, and Hollywood Video and Blockbuster.
Yeah, okay.
And actually, the Blockbuster was across the street from one of the Blockbusters was across the street from the Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
I know. Look at that. Direct
Kind of
competition.
cool because if they didn't have the new release, you could go across the street and see if
Right.
they had it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Netflix
I'm feeling so
destroyed them.
nostalgic right now.
We're 90s.
Picking out the candy.
Play the
just like,
Stranger Things intro.
Sometimes you got to rewind it because they didn't rewind it.
Yeah,
but
It's kind of rewind.
it's amazing.
I know.
Oh, yes.
VHS
Good job.
tapes. My mom still has so many VHS tapes at home. It's wild.
We have a whole 90s area. We have a Sega, OG Sega. Genesis. It's Genesis we have. And because we're big Disney fans, and all the best Disney games are on Sega.
You guys, this
Okay.
is how old we are. I was talking to a kid the other day.
Uh-oh.
And I said something about a CD, and that child said, "What's a CD?"
Ouch.
And I'm like, that wasn't that long ago.
Well,
Wow.
my car still has a CD player, so
You were born in the 1900s. Anyways,
Oh,
Chaz, do you have any final thoughts for this episode today?
I am just excited to see that indoor ski mountain thing, majigger, and I'm looking forward to it.
well, I will.
Someday.
I'm not editing that. That was funny.
Well, I'll keep you guys updated, and like I said, we are very closer than ever.
Oh,
expecting
sorry.
to sign the deal very soon.
we didn't talk about the building. What's the update on the building?
Yeah,
Sorry.
so that's where the ski machines are going to be going. And what's awesome about the facility is that this facility will allow us to expand our programming immensely. Right now, I can't say yes to every single after-school program we get because not all schools have a physical place for the kids to play or a physical place to store the equipment if my staff brings it. And it's not that many hours for my staff. But when we have a building, we'll be able to do before school and after school programs every single day, which are very important times for kids, critical times for them to, hopefully be doing something positive for their development rather than something that could err on the, slightly more negative side of their development. We'll be able to offer more camp days when schools that don't have the Washoe County school schedule are out. We're going to be offering a homeschool phys ed program for our homeschool community here in Northern Nevada, which is great. We'll obviously have the indoor skiing, like I mentioned, which will be an asset for individuals, high school teams, resort teams as well. The resort team structure will be structured because, of course, we have some really amazing nonprofit ski programs in the area besides Skiing is Believing, and they have a different pricing and fee structure than some of the large resorts. And yeah, we're going to have a place to store all of our equipment.
It's awesome.
Amazing.
More opportunities for our staff, there's going to be a lot of really awesome things. So this has always been my goal. And like I said with you guys earlier, we're rounding third right now. And as long as I don't screw it up, I should be able to make a much more detailed official announcement about that very soon.
Awesome. Let us know.
And open up for this school year.
Awesome. So if people want to support you, where can they go?
And that's a great, thank you for asking that, Dave. I appreciate that. skiingisbelieving.org/donate. There's a big, giant button. And I mean, I'm sure you feel the same. I mean, both of you feel the same. You're both involved in the nonprofit community. I will say, there's no donation too small. I mean, someone can go online and make a donation for $5, and that's meaningful to them. Every dollar matters, and recurring donations that are quote unquote small or that people might think are not effective really, really are very, very meaningful. And if 20 people donate $5 a month, that's $100 a month times over the course of a year. What's that? $1,200.
But if you want to donate $200 a month, I'm sure she wouldn't say no.
We definitely want it, I never say no to much, but I just want people to know that, there's no such thing as, something that's too small.
Right.
What's
everyone
meaningful,
getting involved.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's what matters. And that's what keeps the community going. And that's why it's so cool to support small business, small local nonprofits, because it does mean so much. And it's truly, there's 3 people in this room right now who are all working with very, very grassroots level nonprofits. No one here is getting a big executive salary. So, it's going to the actual programming, which is, I think, important to remember.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Megan.
Of course. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
This is always fun. I really do enjoy it.
We really appreciate
I'm going to
it.
have to bug you guys and be like, oh, look, I need to come back more than once every 2 years or whatever it's been.
That's totally
just so
fine.
I can feel the energy in this room and
absolutely
just call for assistance out there if I need to break up a fight.
If you want to learn more about Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, please visit getclothes.org, and you can find out all the information there. If you want to donate clothes, you want to volunteer, all those good things, that's what you can do with us. We help over 800 people a month, no matter what. We're asking you to come alongside and help one. All right,
Take
guys.
care, guys.
Thank you so
Love it.
much. We'll see you
Bye,
next
everyone.
week.